Nighttime baseball now from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye state of Ohio. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
0-1, here it comes. Chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Danny Santana. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Nobody out, runner on first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. On to Lind, and it's a double play. Miguel Sano gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. To 2-2 now.
Doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Mitch Moreland set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
1-1.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jason Kipnis comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Nope,
and he misses with it, 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sano in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Hit on the ground to short. 1 away.
He's out.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Very weakly on the ground. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. George Springer gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Adam Lind set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. On the ground near home. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Albert Pujols will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Josh Hamilton will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Johnny Giavotella into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Into the seats, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Number 46 settles into the box for his first chance.
For the Tribe, left fielder, number 46.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The relay, the tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Duffy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Grounded down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. Jose Ramirez takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. On the ground for Giavotella, could be 2. 1 there, on to first, and it's dropped. And a real mistake there. That's got to be an E3. Yan Gomes set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning. Eddie Rosario is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kurt Suzuki.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Dribbled down the third baseline. Duffy scoops it up, throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
The batter,
Eduardo
number 9,
Nunez
shortstop,
will dig in here.
Eduardo
He singled to open up the ball game.
You know, he was just sitting on that breaking ball. Anything
Ball 1,
else,
no
he would have
strike.
had no chance. But he got the breaking ball, smoked it.
That's
And he
ball
misses
2.
low with it, 2-0.
2 balls,
Bases are
no
empty
strike.
here with 2 men out. Got his 2-0
Count is
fastball,
2
but he
and
was
1.
way behind, 2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Jason
They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
Rosario comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
now batting.
Francisco Lindor stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he falls behind 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Number 4.
Gibson looks in. Here comes the first pitch. George Springer is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
First baseman.
Adam Lind is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. 1-1, here it is. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Andrew McCutchen.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danny Santana is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Almonte sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Miguel Sano will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Sano is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Abraham Almonte is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Left fielder, Abraham Almonte.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
In there, a base hit. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. In for a strike, it's 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a rather easy first out. Jose Ramirez, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Ball, that's too high.
Up top, it's 2-0. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Digging in now, Yan Gomes. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. On the ground up the middle. On to Giavotella for the force, and that'll end the inning. Albert Pujols heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pujols is retired, and there's 1 away. Josh Hamilton is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And standing in, the second baseman, Johnny Giavotella. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that... Jason Kipnis comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Francisco Lindor will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. Got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Settling in now, George Springer. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Throw over to the bag. Gibson comes set. First pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals saves. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Adam Lind stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Tap foul at home plate. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Rosario at the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Eddie Rosario makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch on its way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Kurt Suzuki stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Eduardo Nunez will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
1 out and a runner on second base. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
That counts. 1-1.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
McCutchen is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Next for the Twins.
So striding in, Danny Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Out in front of it, strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Nope,
and a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. So stepping in, Miguel Sano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And no, he can't make the play. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam. Andrew McCutchen gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Gibson gets the sign. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Abraham Almonte is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Sacrifice attempt here. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Matt Duffy will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And he pops up the bunt attempt. First and second here with nobody out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Hamilton is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he is in there. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's set. Here it comes. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. Oh, and he botches it. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Yan Gomes stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Neil Ramirez is into the ball game now.
Number 53. Neil.
First delivery to him on the way.
Change for the Twins.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he's safe. Jason Kipnis will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. Now in the box, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mitch Moreland will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Francisco Liriano is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Lind has it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Albert Pujols will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Grounded to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Josh Hamilton will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
George Springer, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Alex Meyer will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start.
Number 51, Alex Meyer.
Grounded to third. Sano is there. Throw on to first in time, one away. Adam Lind will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Adam Lind.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Rosario racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Andrew McCutchen will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Drilled on the ground to short. Nunez is up with it, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Abraham Almonte will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Suzuki is under it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Johnny Giavotella, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Archimedes Caminero will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Hit on the ground to third. Duffy moving to his right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Eddie Rosario will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Kurt Suzuki will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
0-1 count and the pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Eduardo Nunez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and Matt Duffy will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. And there's the first strike. 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, 1 away. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Too high. And it's 3-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santana giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning. Yan Gomes gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. kicking off the top of the ninth, Danny Santana. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Tommy Hunter will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Miguel Sano started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
That's a ball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. Mitch Moreland is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Nope,
no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 strike from the shutout. Here it comes. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Twins.